Okay, since the last time you guys saw it, we didn't have the interior cleaned up, the roll cage, everything done. So now, we finally do have it all done. Here's our final result for the cage. We're calling it this. It's all black, it's all painted, and it all looks pretty good. I think we're just gonna leave it at that. We got our seats in. We got our harnesses in. We got the back window in. And we basically got it ready to rip. So I'll give you guys a little tour of the interior real quick. So from the back, you can see the roll bars are black. Back window put in, you can see the harnesses and the seats from the rear window. You come in, doors are black. Cage is black all around. Whole thing up top. Here's our seats, harnesses. Steering wheel finally in. Screen on there. Daniel wired all this stuff up real good. Got our ignition hooked there. Starter here. Turn signals, headlight there. That's just temporary till we get our dash in. But yeah, I say I'm pretty proud of how the black looks on there. Super sleek. Okay, so a minor misfortune just happened. We just did a pull to get a log and everything. Cruising down the road, I'm like, oh, we hit a bump. I'm like, oh, we lost power to the headlights. No, we lost power to the whole truck. We don't know what's up, so we got to figure out what's going on here. Could be stuck out here, who knows. Battery's still connected. All of our fuses are still good. We don't know what it could be right now, but we'll get back to you when we know.
All right, we think we figured out what the problem is. The wire that gives our fuse panel power from our starter came off. So we're waiting on tools to get here to fix it. We're just gonna splice into this wire and give it power until we get back to home, half mile. So just trying to limp her home.
She was ripping down this pass though, I'll tell you that. We got the data log. We're pretty sure we got it saved. It's on an SD card, so we'll be able to still view that. And we'll let you guys know how she did.
I know the problem. She ain't got no fuel in her.
I tell you what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it. Well, I was on my way back from where we broke down. Gonna get ratchet straps to tow it back home. And I get a call from Daniel saying, oh, I figured it out. Basically what he thought it was, starter wire came off. We were putting it on the battery, but it was sparking. Something was pulling power. He figured out what was pulling power and got it started up. All right, we're checking now, see if we got our data log. Hopefully it's saved, we'll find out.
Oh!
Oh, I think Daniel found it.
It's saved.
All right, what we got here? Setting it up on drag race settings. On the Terminator X file.
Not sure I have it set up right.
Daniel's not sure he has it set up right. Currently what we're looking at here is our TPS on the graph. Throttle position sensor, and it shouldn't be looking like this because we rolled in the throttle, so it was like 0 rolling up to 100. It shouldn't be all this straight up and down line, so we're gonna see if we can figure out what our problem is here.
All right, I'm here back working on the truck. Last night we broke down on the side of the road. I have a prediction of what it is. It's the wire that runs our fuse panel off of the starter. We have a wire getting our main power off there. So I'm just getting ready to disconnect the battery here. I forgot to film it, but it was this wire that runs down to the starter. Got disconnected, the terminal came off, so had to take the whole header off to get back under to the starter. You really can't see it too well there. Had to get back down to the starter to remake a terminal on this wire. Still have to tuck it back in, but it runs back there, back behind the headers, through a heat shield and all the way back up to the starter. Doing a solo job today. Matthew had to do some other things, so we're about to do a first startup. Here we go, let's see. Oh, that's a good sign. Turn signal still left on. All right, let's see if she starts. She lives. Good oil pressure and everything.
All right, how's everyone doing? We are currently working on the truck and getting it prepared because it's race day, baby. Currently, Daniel's over here working on our fire extinguisher mount, getting the rings through there. Here's our mount inside. Just gonna mount it right up in front of the shifter. Pull that red thing and it releases the fire extinguisher. Do what you gotta do. We just dumped our 110 gas in there, so hopefully it's burning real good while it's ripping down the track. So we already had 2 holes here from before, the old mount, but we broke it. So now I'm gonna go back through here and just hollow them out, make them fit these holes here. We got it mounted up. We're gonna try to fit the extinguisher in, make sure it all looks good. Slip that in the back. Pull this out. Drop it in. That'll drop back into place. And she's mounted. Good to go. All right, I can't do it one-handed, so Daniel's gonna give us a presentation of how to do it.
So you pull here.
Simple as that. Put it back in, line it up, pull, drop. Good to go. Well, I think we're ready. All right, now we're gonna cycle, just get it running so we can cycle our race fuel in. Because we still have 93 in there, but we're just gonna throw the 110 in with it, cycle it out, just get a little bit better fuel. Hello, guys. Daniel?
Yeah, it's not starting.
Oh, God. All right, we might have a wire loose somewhere. Don't know where that would be. All right, just when you think she's ready to go, you run into a problem. Currently, it's not starting. Can't get power or something to the starter, and this wire is really hot. So we're gonna figure out what's up with that. Might just put a jumper wire in, make sure that everything still works, and it's just probably something wrong with the wire. That's what we're hoping for. Okay, so far what we figured out is button is busted for some reason. It's not, we get power to here, but it's not transferring over to this side. And then now we're not sure if this wire is hooked up. Oh, sorry for the zoom. Now we're not sure if this wire is hooked up properly or something is shorting it out. We did have a fuse that was popped, but that didn't change anything. So Daniel's taking the headers off right now, get down to the starter, and see if everything down there looks right. All right, so since our button is busted and we weren't able to use the ignition turnover on here because it kills our ECU, so nothing would happen. And we can't put the starter here because it just constantly get power once we're an accessory. We're just going to run it to this switch. So we'll just make it starter on, click it up, it's off. So I'm currently just splicing up the starter wire and getting a power wire ready to run to here. We got the truck back up and running. Just switched the wire out here on the switch like I showed you guys. And now we're getting ready to leave. Go racing, taking on its first pass ever. Wish us luck, hopefully we do well. We're out here getting our little pre-meal in. But yeah, I got some Wendy's before we go race.
We're on our way to the track now. Everything's running good. Temps are good, the oil pressure's good. We're about 10 minutes out. We're We'll be doing it.
Yeah, buddy. All right, I'm heading up now to race. Hopefully everything goes good. Hoping we get a good pass out of this. I'm hoping for mid 13s. We don't have our slicks on. If it grips up good though, I'm hoping for, you know, high 12 maybe. So we'll see how she goes.
The other one started spinning.
Got out of 1462, 94 miles per hour.
They do a very long run. He's going fast out body.
13.5.
Just got done with the first pass. I looked down after I was braking, but I looked like we were going maybe a little over 100. So we're probably going to be high 13, maybe hitting the 14s. But it felt real good. She didn't hook up too much, so we might have to lower our tire pressure or just run it again, get the tires a little stickier. But I'm about to roll up and get my time. We'll see what I got. Temperatures are at 202 after that rip. That's really good. Roll up now to the box and we'll see what I got. Thank you. Where is it at? 13.5 at 102. That's not bad. If we can get a little stick, we might be able to get lower 13. That's pretty good. Oh my, that thing felt amazing. I feel like I took off the line very fast. Reaction time felt good. I think I ran faster than my last one, honestly. It was really good. Rolling up to get the slip now. We'll see how she does. I felt really good about that run, honestly. That makes me happy. That makes me excited. Thank you. So here we got left lane. 13.53 at 101. That was worse? What? The reaction time might have been better though. It was the same reaction time. That felt really good. It's slower. It's about the same, maybe slower. I don't really know what happened there. Alright, we're currently just out here waiting in line. We've been waiting for a while now. Other line's moving. Still waiting on ours. Daniel just got back from the bathroom. And we're still waiting. She's cooled down now. She's down like 162 degrees, so she'll be good. Come on, Dan. Stage up there, buddy. There you go. Buddy, hold on. Alright, we're still out here at the track. Testing out no tailgate, see if it eliminates our drag. Daniel's in here turning up our shift times. That was close. Daniel's out here turning up our shift RPM, sorry, to 6,500. So that hopefully we'll put down a little bit more. Not sure.
We'll see. We might be out of the power curve by that point, but I know it's worth a shot.
Worth a shot, baby. I just got done with our first pass after changing the RPMs around. It was really weird. I was up second gear, third gear, and in both those gears it didn't shift. It hit rev limiter and like and then it shifted. Uh-oh. That's not good. I don't have throttle anymore. I think my throttle cable popped off. Alright, so I figured it out. Simple fix. On our throttle body, the wire just slipped off and it wasn't pulling. Alright, you'll never guess. Just after we get off the track, shut it off, get it ready to go, wire's shorting out again from the starter. Same problem we had last time. We rigged it up, got it started, and now we're running. Just can't shut it off now.
Sick nasty.